What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion. OKTAGON 61, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Czech Republic, and the prelims and card have begun. We had the first two fighters making their walk out now, ladies and gentlemen. We have Jan Stanvoski against Gleb Shadrin. Shadrin already, actually, both of them have entered the cage now. He is 6-2 as a pro, slight underdog out of Athens, Greece, and a pretty good free prelim to start off this card here on YouTube. That is right. It is free on YouTube, and it is about to begin. Then we're going to move over to the prelims on the pay-per-view side of things before we get to the play-by-play. What's up, Hockey? Good to see you on a 3-fight win streak right now, which is very cool to see. So much combat sports going on today here, ladies and gentlemen. There's boxing going on right now. The Glory prelims are going on right now. It's amazing. It's amazing. Cage Warriors prelims, I think, are going on as well. But anyways, as we take a quick look at Gleb as he is making... Hey, what's up, Sean? Dude, it was awesome, man. It was awesome. A lot of the local boys that I know won as well. It was a great... I mean, going to live sporting events is always amazing, and going to LFA Live here is always great as well. So thank you so much for asking. The last guys he beat, one was 2-0 when he was 2-2, and one was 4-0, and he beat him via head kick. So honestly, I don't mind his resume thus far, and he also has some grappling. This guy trains in the same camp as Yuri Prohaska, by the way, 4-1 as a pro, and is on a 4-fight win streak, slight favorite, 25 years of age. So both them pretty young as well. Again, what a great fight to start off this card. And what I love about OKTAGON is the arena is full for the first fight on the card, unlike the UFC. He beat a 5-1 guy and a 4-0 guy in his last two fights as well. All finishes, 3 of them coming in the first round, and had a pretty big amateur career as well. I'm going with Stanvoski on this one. That is my pick. My morning has been okay, Hockey Home. I'm very tired. That's I slept in a bit, but hustled to get these streams together, and here we go. And by the way, speaking of streams, we're going to cover the prelims play-by-play for OKTAGON, but I will be covering OKTAGON and Glory the whole day. We're going to jump over to Glory on the other stream that I've already set up for the main card, and then, but I'll still have both fights going on. And then tonight, Cage Fury FC, followed by Deep, and then tomorrow, Fury FC. Round 1, let's get it on. In the red corner is Stanvoski. In the blue corner is Shadrin. 4 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. Thank you, Hockey. Yeah, big shout out to Goozy Hines and the rest of the Minnesota boys last night. What a great performance. Yo, you'll be doing Josh vs. Dubrow, probably the most stacked UK boxing card ever. I will not. Kickboxing and MMA over boxing all day, every day, baby. Good to see you, Boone. 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. There are some good fights on there. There's that rematch from one of the cards that I did as well. We highlighted on the Rush City show. 4 minutes and 11 seconds. This guy, what's up, Death? Good to see you. 4 minutes and 3 seconds. I don't know if that's a compliment or a shot at me. I'm going to take it as a compliment. 3 minutes 57, couple kicks to the body there. Oh, left hand by Shadrin and a low kick. No, I am but one man, Boone. I cannot cover all the events at once, and you know more kickboxing and MMA guy personally, so I'm going to lean towards those. Even though maybe I'd get more views on the boxing thing, I'm all about watching what I like here versus just trying to get what gets the most views, sort of thing. 3 minutes and 28 seconds on the clock. Wouldn't be here if it wasn't my man. Good to see you. 3 minutes and 22 seconds. No, fair enough, fair enough. My boy Jay at Rush Hour Fight Club, he's going to be streaming the boxing all day. Oh, big left hand by Shadrin. I'll probably have some of I'll probably watch it in between cards. Three minutes on the clock. Oh, a nice straight left by Stanvoski. Overhand left by Shadrin didn't land clean. But again, today's one of those days where there's just so much going on. I just had to, I had to pick I had to pick a few that I was very interested in personally. Ideally, I would do them all, but I'm but one man. Maybe someday this channel will grow to a point where we can have multiple people covering multiple different events. That'd be the dream. But alas, today, kickboxing MMA reigns. But good to see you, by the way, Boone. How's the start of your weekend going? You as well, my friend Death Chill. Death Chill? Oh, a nice takedown there by Stanovosky or Stanovosky. Right? Yeah. If Kyle was as into mixed martial arts as me, he's the co-creator of the channel and does a lot of stuff behind the scenes. In modified half guard right now, throwing some lefts to the body right here is Stanovosky. If he was as dialed in as me, he would definitely probably cover a lot, but he's just admittedly not as much of a super fan of combat sports as I am. So it just is what it is. 1 minute and 35 seconds. But maybe when we hit like 20 to 30,000 subscribers, we can make enough money to hire somebody else on. 1 minute and 27 seconds. Attaboy. Getting heated in camp. That's what I like, Hockey from Home. Not sure, Hockey from Home. Yeah, you got Tapology. You can check it out. 1 minute and 9 seconds. No, I'm good. I was literally at an MMA event last night, Hockey from Home. Hooting and hollering. In the guard of Shadrin. Hockey from Home recognizes all the little details. 53 seconds. The voice is going to warm up as the streams go on, and then I'm going to lose it before deep. Right elbow there by Stanovosky. 40 seconds on the clock. Some shots on the bottom, though, by Shadrin. Shadrin with a couple short right elbows. Left elbow there. Back up to his feet here. Stanovosky trying to get a better position here. Right back into the guard of Shadrin. I will not have time to check it out later today. Sorry, Hockey from Home. That's goals and you and Hockey from Home, Avisha. Like I said, Hockey, I'll check when I can, but I think you underestimate how busy I am, even though I tell you every single day. And trust me, you're not the only message on Discord I have ignored/missed yet. I got to catch up on a lot. Oh, a couple of short left elbows by Stanovosky. And one of the guy's mouthpiece, I think it's Stanovosky's mouthpiece is just sitting there on the mat as he lost it there in that scramble. But that is it for the first round. Yeah, well, good for him. I like that camp is competitive. I wish you could have what you guys have one day. It is a special thing. Good morning, Chris. Good to see you. You're up a little early. I like it for Pacific time. I like it. Glory, Octagon, Joshua Fight Companions, 4 screening. Attaboy. If my internet was better, I could be 4 screening because there's Cage Warriors too. Our Japanese boy lost. But hey, shout out to the Thai guy. He came out strong and wanted his belt back. Holy fuck. Yeah, well, I'm sure. I mean, okay, I'll check it out then. But it'll have to be after the streams later, Hockey. All the judges score it 10-9 in favor of Stanovosky. By the way, good stream today, Idaho. It was awesome I slept in a little bit. I woke up and it was like Skate Tank started streaming 10 minutes ago. And I was like, let's go. So I was literally kind of like laying in bed, making coffee, finishing some laundry this morning with the smooth sounds of the Idaho Skatesman himself. Round 2. Let's get it on. I like the Muay Thai streams. High kick. Each of them throw a high kick. Like ran for 2 rounds, but he was comfortably up. Yeah. The last two rounds, he basically made was it Matsuda, the Japanese kid, come after him. Dude, but that Japanese kid is still so young. Like, man, he's got a bright future, especially with that win earlier this, or I guess in the summer, on his resume already, and going 5 rounds with Lek. 18, yeah, amazing. 4 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. Like, we see young Thai guys all the time, but we don't necessarily see... I mean, I guess we see young Japanese kickboxers as well. The sport is like, it's a young man's sport. Spinning elbow attempt there by Shadrin. Again, what a great fight to start off this card, guys. Very competitive thus far. Oh, trying to set up that spinning elbow again is Shadrin. Double off jab by Stanovosky. Left hand by Shadrin. Again, a 6-2 guy who's 26 against a 4-1 guy out of Yuri Prohaska's camp who's 25. And there's the takedown by Stanovosky. But ask the mat back to the cage by Shadrin. Okay, on his back now. Lex is only 19 with 100 fights. Yeah, that's Muay Thai for you. Because like they can go pro at what, 8 or 9, right? In Thailand. Yo, what's up, Josh? Good to see you, buddy. No, sounds good, but I know you got J stream to mod. Oh, I promise by the end of the day I'll remove you as a mod. Hold me to it later. I'll remove both you and Hank as a mod. That way you guys can beef with whoever you want to be with. Block whoever you want to block with. Block. There doesn't have to be any more drama. What's up, the striking ace? Good to see you, my man. Hope the fights are good. Need to unwind before work. 2 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock. Fight, I mean, we just started. Pretty good fight to start here. Shadrin on his back right now, landing some right hands. Again, off his back, Shadrin has actually thrown some pretty good shots up here. Stanovosky on his feet, looking to re-enter the guard of Shadrin. Thanks, Hockey. I mean, you can just share, like, I'm sure the Winnipeg Jets posted it somewhere, right? Yeah, it's too early for me, but was just up to check out what time Anthony Joshua fight is on. Nice. Yeah, pretty big boxing card here today. 2 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. And again, if there wasn't Glory, if there wasn't Cage Fury FC, if there wasn't Octagon, I definitely would be covering it. But like if it was on a Sunday, for example, I would be covering it 100%. But MMA and kickboxing, that's my shit. That's my shit. 1 minute and 50 seconds on the clock. Looking for potentially an arm here is Shadrin from the bottom. Forced Stanovosky to fall to his knees for a moment there. Oh, great job by Stanovosky putting his right knee on the chest of Shadrin right now. 1 minute and 36 seconds on the clock. And now just kind of slides back into half guard and then full guard here. Left elbow by Stanovosky. Right elbow by Stanovosky. Stanovosky being active in the guard here. 1 minute and 21 seconds. Knees planted by Stanovosky. At least he's active. He's trying to move. Trying to advance position. Back up to his feet here. Landing some shots, but he is pushing the shoulders and head of Shadrin up against the cage, which honestly, oh, and now potentially looking for a leg? Interesting position. Interesting, I guess, move there by Stanovosky. And now he's back in the full guard. But there we go. Shadrin cut under his left eye, right on the cheekbone. I mean, I'll give credit to Stanovosky. He is scrambly and he is constantly moving in the guard here. And though it takes away Shadrin's movement being pushed up against the cage, it also doesn't necessarily help Stanovosky too much here. As you got to imagine he was trying to get to the side of him like he is right now in side control, and he was able to push him off the cage a bit. Awesome work by Stanovosky. 20 seconds left on the clock. Dude, I actually like his chances too, no chill. And again, I will be doing play-by-play for Glory during that main event, but I'll be double screening for sure. 4 minutes on the clock. They're back up to their feet. Or sorry, 4 seconds on the clock. Back up to their feet. 2, 1, and that is it for the second round. Stanovosky up 2 rounds now, I imagine. We'll see the live scoring here in a bit. Nice. Like I said, Hockey, that's all good things. When I see guys competing in camp like that, that's a good thing. Just chilling. We decided to move that birthday fish dinner to today, so I'm about to be having some tasty fish a little later here in a bit. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I ate good last night. Again, my roommate, he paid for the Metallica concert that we went to, so I paid for dinner, beers, and the LFA. Basically, outing last night. And we went to this like wood fire pizza place that was near the casino. And it was damn good. Oh, okay. But yeah, he is such a G. And I would not be, because is he the slight underdog against Paradeiser? Or is he the favorite? Dude, he's plus 200. Bro, honestly, I like that pick. I like that pick. Got the double screen going. Looking forward to a great day of fights. Dude, it's fight overload today. It's fight overload. It's one of those days where it's like, oh man, I wish you could be covering this and this and this. But hey, I'll have the double screen, maybe even triple screen. Oh, big left hand there by Shadrin right at the start of the round. Because there's so many good fights here today. I am excited for things to kind of calm down later and we can just watch a little Cage Fury FC without too much else going on. And then obviously Deep, which Deep actually literally starts today. I believe it starts at 11:30 Eastern. What's up, Activate A? Good to see you, buddy. I'm a bit worried, to be honest. He hasn't been looking the same lately, and Dubois hurt Usyk with the body shot, even though he went down at a low blow, then folded. But boxing MMA never works out usually. That is true. 4 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. Still on the feet, and honestly, Shadrin needs a finish here. You got Sadovsky, KO TKO round 3. He's been more, I mean, he maybe gets a TKO on the ground. He's been more dominant on the ground, though his jab has been good on the feet. Shadrin's actually been landing in my opinion, the bigger shots on the feet, but he is a lot tired here. Oh, spinning kick to the body there on Stanislavski. Shadrin just knocked him down. That wasn't low. Come on. Come on. Okay, I got to see a replay. I don't think that was low. Now I'm going to sound like an idiot if it was low. Let's see. Let's see the replay. Nope, 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 nope. Bitch ass move. I mean, maybe the heel clipped him on the way, but I really don't think so. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him, bro. And he just literally convinced the ref that I got kicked low. Nope, nope. That was a kick right to the body, and under the ribs there's where the heel hit. Now maybe on the way up to the heel, it grazed the balls, and I'll never knock a guy for getting hit there. We all know how it feels, but come on, bro. That sucks. I know Shadrin's a little tired too, so at least he gets a little time, but like that should count as a knock. I mean, obviously this isn't Muay Thai, but that should count in the judge's eyes as a knockdown, and now it won't. All right, we're back at it. They said they heard it clip, make that sound. I don't have the volume very low, so you could be, but again, looking at the replay, it didn't look like it. And if it did, it's very much a graze. It sucks that it seemed like the impact was there, like under the rib, but hey, it is what it is. Looking for more spinning heel kicks, though, Shadrin with the left hand. Honestly, Hockey, I'm going to try to watch it when I can. Oh, looking for arm triangle choke. Shadrin takes Stanislavski to the ground here. He has it cinched. He has it cinched, and he's in side control. 3 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. 3 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. Shadrin really trying to cinch this up here. Stanislavski still surviving. Still surviving is Stanislavski. Shadrin needs a finish. Will Stanislavski survive? Oh, and he does. He does. He does. Purple face and all. That was insane. That was insane. And now maybe looking for an armbar. Like I said, Hockey, I appreciate it. I'll watch it if I can, but I'm very much focused on fights today. 2 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. Inside control now, Stanislavski. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But I'll try to check Discord later. 2 minutes and 26. Back up to their feet. Spinning back fist by Shadrin. Shadrin's had an excellent round. Shadrin stuffing the takedown. Looking for the single leg of Stanislavski, but he cannot do it. He cannot do it. Good balance there by Shadrin. Stanislavski now pushing Shadrin up against the cage. Looking for the double leg again. This is insane. This is insane. Dude, it was awesome, Josh. It was awesome. Yeah, the fights delivered. A lot of local Minnesota guys and former Gopher wrestlers won. Only one, and there finally gets a single leg. Stanislavski gets it on Shadrin. 1 minute and 48 seconds on the clock. Only one Minnesota guy lost. But he was against a pretty talented guy who like fought in the PFL and shit before. And Steve Asplin was still fairly new as a pro in mixed martial arts and had a good first round getting back up to his feet, but got submitted in the second round. And he's a kickboxer. So, against a more well-rounded guy, but the crowd was still going nuts for him, which was sweet. 1 minute and 24 seconds on the clock, and in modified half guard side control here is Stanislavski. Stanislavski trying to pass. Again, what I like about Stanislavski when he's in the guard, is he's active. He's active, and he's constantly trying to pass, constantly landing big shots, and even dead tired in the third round, he's still doing that. Joshua has looked the best he's ever recently. What? And Dubois has quit twice in the past couple of years. Nice, Hockey. You should go. We need to see this AJ and Fury one day. Damn. Thank you, Hockey. I'll try to check it for sure. Yeah, on weekends, like on Saturdays, Hockey, that's like the one day that I'm not connected to the hockey world. But thank you for keeping me connected. 37 seconds. Like even when I start streaming weekly on the SodaPod, which my schedule for my streams for my hockey streams are already on my second channel, ready to go for the month of October. 5 of them already scheduled, but none of them are on Saturday because that's fight day, baby. 22 seconds on the clock. Sounds good, Chris. We'll see you a little bit later, man. I'll be live all day and all night. So you'll see me streaming all day and all night, buddy. Thank you so much for stopping by early. Go get some more sleep. Back up on his feet here. 3, 2, 1. Some big shots by Stanislavski. Not even in and out of the guard, up and down on his feet, on his knees in the guard. And what a great fight to start off this card. What a great fight to start off this card. Reminder, hour and a half, we will be switching over to the Glory stream, but I will be watching both of these events. Dude, Octagon's so awesome, man. I try never to skip Octagon anymore. There was a time when I did, and Activate A was like, Isha, why aren't you doing more Octagon? And then I got hooked. It's like crack. But I got to do some Glory because I haven't covered Glory in a long time, and I'm trying to balance everything out. Today is hard because there's so many. I mean, I haven't done Cage Warriors for a while either, so I got to show Cage Warriors some love on one of their next cards coming up. Definitely next time Amir is on Cage Warriors, we're showing him some love. That was so cool that he was in the live chat. Switching for the main card of Glory, yeah. But like, I'll have Octagon on, and I'll be like between fights, we'll be talking about it, kind of like what I did with Cage Warriors last week. Look, I'll say this. I ain't milking those views for boxing. If I have an opportunity to at least get a little bit from Glory and cover Glory, then I'll do it. Octagon always delivers. I also tried not to do streams on the weekends because I know you won't be able to join me. So yeah, look at that, Hockey from home. No, but there's some good there's some good games on the weekend. So you should take advantage of like Hockey Night in Canada games. Yeah, I'm dividing and conquering today. And again, hey, I'm not doing the whole day boxing. I'm not doing an 8-hour or 9-hour boxing stream like motherfucking Jay Smooth on Rush Hour Fight Club, which by the way, go show him some love as well. Yeah, you might as well, Hockey. You might as well. I mean, those are days that I'll definitely not be doing it. All right, listening for the judge's decision. Stanislavski up 2 rounds. Even the third round, he probably got back, but the third round was the best. I do like this guy, though. Yeah, Stanislavski wins. Unanimous decision. Great performance by him there. So that'll do it for the free prelim. We're going to mosey on over to the pay-per-view now. Duque beating Machayev was insanely hype. Yes, it was, dude. I like him, man. I like him. I was cool in Discord today when you brought up his name. I was like, fucking rights, dude. No casuals here, baby. No casuals here. All right. So yeah, like I said, an hour and a half more of time we'll devote just to like this Octagon stream and doing play-by-play. Quite a bit of prelims, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more prelims on the card. Oh, Rusal's back. Second official prelim. Hopefully we don't have any buffer time because I had like what 20 minutes of like an intro for this, bro. I love the interviewer, and he's one of the owners of the league, or like the president, right? Activate A. He's got a funky suit on today. I like it. I like it. Hey, look at that. No chill. What a great community member. How's the video coming along? No chill. By the way, dude, I've sent your I've sent your video that blew up to everybody I know. Like even my hockey friends. I'm like, you've heard of this guy, right? They're like, yeah. Like, I mean, most people have. All my 4chan homies from back in the day who were like just on boxing forums on 4chan and or like, you know, the workout memes back in like, you know, 2010 to 2015 at like the hype of it. They all know Charlie, right? They all know the lore that is Zelenoff. And I like some guys who I haven't even talked to in like a few years. I was like, yo, remember when we were watching these guys' crazy videos and him a rant on 4chan back then? They're like, yeah, I'm like, check out my buddy's video. And they all had the same reaction as me towards the end. So glad it's continuing to blow up, man. You did really good work with it. Just like the story that you told with like the twist and everything. Fuck, it's like that was YouTube 101. That was YouTube 101. I if I had more like clients that like made, I don't know if satire is the word, but made more YouTube style videos like that versus like podcasters who put their content on YouTube, because those are mostly my clients. I would definitely use that as an example of like what to do. Like study what this guy did. I'm working on my next one, but it's just pure. So I don't even like. So correct me if I'm wrong. Do you have to do it in parts, export, and then put them together to save space to be able to export it? Because I imagine a top 1,000 fighter video that's going to be that long is going to be a large file. Like my desktop's getting old, but like my desktop could probably handle something that big, but like fuck, I just don't have room on my laptop, which I usually do most of my editing on, to export anything that big. I think the biggest file that I've ever exported was and posted was like 48 gigs. Before, I mean, as amazing as 4K is these days, it's like it takes a lot of space. So if I have smaller videos, I'll post them in 4K, but if I have bigger ones, I'll just keep it 60 frames per second, 1080p. Because it like, man, like it doesn't cut it in half, but it does help quite a bit. It's really bad. Anyways, I'm out to go to work on this. Sounds good. The Ehlers video. I only added news so far this week, which is a lot. No worries, Hockey. Keep up the good work. I got Abi minus 130 next. Let's go. And welcome to everyone who's coming over from the free prelims. Whoa, what did you say you do professionally? I do video and audio production, but mostly audio production, but I help clients with who have podcasts and want to get them on YouTube. I either clean up their channel and make it so they can actually get money, right? Because I've had clients who had like say like 1,000 to 2,000 subscribers, and they have videos that are demonetized, and I don't know why, and their thumbnails suck and things like that. And I'll go and clean it up, operate their YouTube channel, be their editor. And one of my clients went from like 2,000 subs to almost 10,000 in less than a year, and they make a few grand like every month on their channel now. Now it's only going to be 4 hours. That's not too bad. Good morning, Scott. Good to see you. Link it. I bought the pay-per-view, my friend. I bought the pay-per-view. What's good, Scott? Are you automating any of that crap? What do you mean automating? What's up, buddy? Good to see you. How big was that Hockey from home? That was probably only a couple gigs. All right, next two fighters making their way to the engage. What's up, okay? Good to see you. All right, we got Attila Korkmaz. Hey, what's up, Rashid? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man. How you doing? Attila Korkmaz. 15-8 as a pro. He is 3-2 in his last 5 fights. He did win his last fight out of Germany. By the way, this event is being held in the Czech Republic. They're not in Germany this week. He is the slight underdog at plus 130, 33 years of age. Another really good matchup here. Striking Ace has got Korkmaz. He's getting another upset to his name. 3 KO, 2 KOs, 4 submissions, 8 decisions. Never been knocked out. Only been submitted once. Fought in ACA and the former ACB. 1-1 in Bellator. 1-1 in Octagon. Lost to Paradeiser. Split decision. That's no shame in that. He's damn good, as we know. Beat Amir Khani, but who hasn't these days? Mr. Finland. And before his loss to Paradeiser, he was on 2-fight win streak, beating a 9-3 guy and a 21-8 guy. Pretty well-rounded overall. Agis Sardari, Wolverine, 17-5 as a pro. He is the favorite, 31 years of age, out of the Netherlands. He's also 4-2 in his last 5 fights, but he lost his last fight, and no shame losing to Keita. He actually gave Keita one of his hardest fights. Keita also on this card. He is on the main card later today. 5 KO, 2 KO, 7 submission, 5 decisions. Never been knocked out. Only been submitted once. 5 KO, 2 KOs, 7 submissions, and 5 decision victories. Most of his losses have come via decision loss. 0-1 in Octagon, 3-2 in Cage Warriors. He was the Cage Warriors champ. Lost to Keita, again, no shame in that. Very, very good prospect out of Germany. I mean, we'll probably see him in the UFC at some point in his career. Lost Michael Figlak, no shame in that either. Before then, beat a 7-3 and 10-9 guy. 7-3 guy in Eris, pretty good. And in his small little Cage Warriors run, had 2 really good wins as well. He's a really good underdog. Leaning towards Sardari, though. If Keita wasn't able to put him out, I don't think Korkmaz is going to put him out, but Korkmaz could get a decision, as he's durable, tough to put out, and he's just entered the cage right now. So I am going to go with Sardari, but yeah, Korkmaz is a great underdog pick. All right, they're both in the cage. Round 1 coming up here. Both of them are about to be announced here in the cage. Again, big shout out to everyone hanging out with us here. Well, that's not bad, Hockey from Home. He was losing to Amir Khani before he got the round 3 finish. Well, before Amir Khani gassed, as he always does. And now he was 1-1 going into the round 3. He rocked Keita pretty good, as well as grappled him. Maximus saying Korkmaz is gonna win. Thanks so much for getting your prediction in. Yeah, I love you guys. I love hearing your guys' thoughts as well. So thank you, as always. Hit me up with them before every fight. See you later, Hockey from Home. I do not believe you. We're going to probably hear from you at least 40 more times here today. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the watch hours. Thank you for the 5 accounts dropping likes on the channel too. Not many people have 5 YouTube accounts. You do. And you like the video with all 5 accounts. So thank you. Appreciate that. Makhmud, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. All right. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. For some reason, the volume went. I don't know if it was my iPad that's dying or the pay-per-view is glitching out. I'll refresh it here after the first round, though. All right. Like I said, both fighters being announced in the cage right now. So much combat sports going on here today, ladies and gentlemen. We have boxing, glory kickboxing, Cage Warriors, Octagon. I'm sure I'm missing a couple more. It's going to be awesome. Appreciate you, Hockey. Thank you. Yeah, and Sardari is quite a bit taller than Korkmaz as well. Korkmaz got that fire hydrant type build. All right. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it on. I'm just going to refresh this one more time here. Nice, Hockey from Home. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Again, I don't believe you, Hockey from Home, but that's cool. All right, here we go, guys. 4 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. Couple left jabs there by Korkmaz. Wide stance for Sardari as he does. Couple feints there by Sardari. Low kick by Korkmaz. Korkmaz with a 1-2, swing and a miss. Korkmaz looking for the teep, but pressuring Korkmaz is Sardari outside that center line. Korkmaz with an outside low kick on the lead right leg of Sardari. Sardari with a kick to the body. Low kick again by Korkmaz. 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Looking for that right hand again is Korkmaz. Outside low kick again by Korkmaz. Sardari with the left and the right. Left to the body there by Sardari. Sardari with the right hand. Pressuring Korkmaz into the cage right now is Sardari. One-two by Korkmaz. Doesn't land. Korkmaz landed a right hand in that little exchange there. Being aware of those low kicks from Korkmaz now is Sardari. Korkmaz fainted there, and Sardari quickly lifted that left leg to try to check it. Switching stances now is Sardari with the right foot forward. Switches back to the left and lands a nice left jab. Korkmaz back up against the cage. Lands the left on Sardari. Oh, Sardari looking for the spinning right elbow. Again, good high guard by Korkmaz to start this. Probably. I mean, sometimes Tapology just has it wrong. So probably dual. Maybe he was... Yeah, I'm not sure. Sometimes Tapology just has it wrong too, right? Maybe half Turkish, half German. That's a good question though. But yeah, sometimes Tapology has it wrong. But they say he both trains and fights out of Germany. So maybe dual citizen now, maybe half. 2 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. But that's a good question. Emil Weber Week main event, boxing pay-per-view in about half an hour. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. There you go. Even more boxing. Clinching here. And now pushing Sardari up against the cage is Korkmaz. Korkmaz with the right underhook. Trying to land a knee there with Sardari. Yo, what's up, Andrew? How you enjoying the cottage, man? Sorry, cabin. I can't say fucking cottage because it's not a cottage. It's a cabin. 2 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. Only people from Ontario call them cottages. There's only one type of cottage, and it's cheese. Good, Andrew. Good. A lot of fights on today. Impossible. I saw plebs on Twitter saying only boxing was Joshua/Dubois. Jeez. What's up, 4 Ounces of Freedom? You and I definitely hold the torch of like there's so much more than just the UFC and the main event of boxing cards. Are you going back yesterday? Nice, Andrew. How was it? Good to see you, Zach. By the way, guys, go check out 4 Ounces of Freedom. Zach, he is the beat of regional MMA. They separate, by the way, 1 minute and 26 seconds on the clock. Left hand by Korkmaz. 2 tournament fights, and Muradov is stacked. Left by Sardari. Awesome, Andrew. That's good to hear. 1 minute and 11 seconds. You stoked for hockey season, Andrew? Training camp in full effect. Front kick attempt there by Korkmaz. Body kick by Korkmaz. Sardari caught it right at the end. Oh, nice combo there by Sardari. Sardari with a nice left uppercut to end that combo as well. And Sardari now pushing Korkmaz up against the cage. Right underhook here by Korkmaz. He's controlling the shoulder of Sardari. Lets it go. Oh, nasty right elbow by Sardari. Sardari with a big 3-punch combo there. Knee by Sardari. Korkmaz does have a good high guard, so it's not like all those shots by Sardari are landing. But he's definitely getting the better of him. Jack Cartwright is here too. Dude, it's huge. It's huge. 25 seconds. I don't know what you did on Thursday, Andrew, but I love like the cabin and nature stuff you post, as well as all the good vibes that you bring. So I know you're posting a lot last week and posting and deleting stuff, so I didn't catch it all. And high kick by Korkmaz to end the round, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. You're ready for hockey. Let's go. I know you're going to be posting hockey content all year. I don't think you were doing last year. I don't get involved in YouTube beef, Andrew. So if that's what you were getting involved in last week, then I probably wasn't abreast of it. There's a custom rules about. Can you explain? I did see that there was one here. Let me quickly find it. Activate 8. He probably knows more about it than me, but give me 1 sec. What were the rules for this one? I brought it up on Twitter earlier, and then I, of course, closed it. All right, like I said, guys, end of the first round. Each of them landed some good shots there, but overall, Sardari landed more, and I imagine he did some more damage as well. It's kickboxing. Okay, yeah. I just brought it up here, just striking. Is it 3-minute rounds, though? All right, round 2.
Let's get it all.
The post that I have up on Twitter here doesn't say how many rounds it is. Started with the double amount of shots. More like this month. Hell yeah. Yeah, kickboxing, same old guys. Yeah, 3-3. Okay, so just a kickboxing bout. There you go. I think one of them retiring. Got you. Yeah, 3-3. 4 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock in the second round. Yo, what's up, Mateo? Dude, it was awesome. Oh, counter left by Sardari. Yeah, and Octagon's no stranger in doing that, Nocho, which is cool. Oh, Sardari with a 4-punch combo followed by a knee, then a left hook. Dude, it was awesome. All but one Minnesota guy won. Both former Gophers won. Guzzi won. Right hand by Sardari. One of Joe's college friends, though, who's not from Minnesota, one of his St. Mary's friends, nice shin to the body there by Sardari. He got his knee ripped apart, though, so that was tough to see. Yeah, Glory is on right now. The prelims are on right now. The main card starts in an hour. 3 minutes, 57 seconds on the clock. Trying to go to the ground there was Korkmaz. Sardari. Good defense. They're back up to their feet. Right and a left there by Sardari. Yes, Sardari up 1-0. They showed the live scoring yet on screen? No, they haven't yet. I haven't seen it. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Their producer forgot. Dude, she looked awesome too. The Minnesota crowd, which is wild, weird, not wild, went absolutely nuts. Chanting USA the whole time too. It was awesome. But yeah, no, dude, that's why I can't wait for the next KSW Epic card. Korkmaz pushing Sardari up against the cage right now. Nice high guard by Sardari. Pretty much blocked all 4 of those shots that Korkmaz threw. But yeah, the next KSW Epic card is going to be amazing. Reintroducing the superior rule set. Nice left to the body there by Sardari. Sardari just looks a little bit more sharp. Korkmaz tough as nails, though. 2 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock. LFA owes me an apology for not showing the Collins fight. They're showing less and less of their prelims, right? They only show like two or three prelims max now that are televised, which is weird because they used to show all of them after the amateurs, right? But that was when they didn't show that, when they showed them on Fight Pass instead of YouTube. I think they've just, and I don't want to say lazy because that's, I mean, maybe it is lazy, but maybe it's just cheaper not to. When they had Fight Pass, they had a deal where they were showing all the prelims on Fight Pass, they were getting paid for it. 2 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. Low kick there by Korkmaz. Sardari tried to land a counter left uppercut, didn't land. 2 minutes on the clock. One of them yes, one of them no. Okay. 1 minute 52 in this second round. I'm going to be live all day, Andrew. I'm going to be live all day. But check my schedule, as I have the schedule up on the community tab. After this, we got Glory, then Cage Fury FC. And then Deep after that. Yeah, I think if they don't get paid, they don't care, which is stupid because that's going to benefit them in the long run. Absolutely. Absolutely. Front kick by Sardari. Yeah, Sardari's landed 96 to, what was it, 45 or 45 on Korkmaz. 61 to 21 significant. Left uppercut followed by a right hook by Sardari. Yeah, dude, Sardari piecing him up right now. 1 minute, 16 seconds on the clock. Trying to land that right hand is Korkmaz. Oh, and a step back left by Sardari. The Cage Fury card is ass cheeks tonight. It's combat sports, man. I try to find the good. I try to find the good in all of it. And sometimes when there's ass cheeks matchups, we see even if they're discrepancy in level of fighters, sometimes we'll see some fun finishes. But I just always love streaming Cage for or hosting fight companions for Cage Fury FC. And it's been a few weeks since I've done one. Actually, I think it's been like over a month. But yeah, definitely not the strongest one, but hopefully we see a few finishes. 25 seconds on the clock. People in the chat will be like, well, then just do boxing, bro. Did somebody say ass cheeks? But yeah, 4 ounces of freedom. Our boy Zach, he covers Cage Fury FC pretty closely. Again, go check out 4 ounces of freedom's YouTube channel. Oh, spinning heel kick, and it landed. It landed to the head of Sardari. Korkmaz landing a spinning heel kick. Oh, the right hand by Korkmaz. Sardari, he's still a little hurt. Oh, and Sardari landed a right hand on Korkmaz. And Korkmaz landed a big shot on Sardari right at the end. Oh my goodness. That was huge. They each threw down at the end of the round there. And Sardari was hurt. Not enough to lose him the round, because he did land one big shot in that exchange as well, but that was huge for Korkmaz. What a fucking scrap. Sardari 2-0 for me. Oh, maybe 1-1. I don't think that was enough. It was I don't think it was enough to win the round, personally. That last 10 seconds was rough. Well, that's the thing. It was just 10 seconds, but it was rough. So we maybe could see it. Come on, I need to see the judges live scoring at least after the second round, though. Oh my. Are they even going to show the replay? No. Kickboxing and MMA over boxing all day, every day for me. If there wasn't more going on tonight, then sure, I'll do boxing, but everybody and their dog's doing boxing here tonight. 2018 on 2 judges' scorecards, 1919 on 1. So Judge 3 had the second round for Korkmaz. He didn't drop him with the spinning heel kick, but I think he might have dropped him right at the bell. Probably 1-1, but Korkmaz has big moral boost from that. What the fuck? How? So 29-28's 1. 1919, round 3. Let's get it on. But I know, everyone's already been giving me shit. You're not doing boxing today? It's one of the biggest boxing cards of all time. I know, dude. But every big boxing card is the biggest boxing card of all time, apparently. I'm not trying to shit on boxing. I cover as much boxing as I can, guys. But if it was on a Sunday or later tonight, I'd absolutely do it. There's too much other stuff going on here today. I don't want to give the edge to kickboxing and MMA. And do as many as I can do. Instead of doing one big boxing card all day, I'm like squeezing in some of the prelims for OKTAGON. I'm squeezing in the main card for Glory. I think Cage Fury FC again tonight. So my apologies if I disappointed you guys, but we will do some big boxing cards again down the road. Thank you, Robert. He came up limping at the bell. They gave Korkmaz round 1 and 2 judges. Oh, wait. He is the red corner. That's crazy. So I just assumed Sardari was the red corner. That's crazy that Korkmaz got the first round. That's insane. He was getting walked in round 1. Good to see Chris Cushman. That's crazy that the judges gave Korkmaz the first round. That 2 judges gave Korkmaz the first round. That is absolutely insane. For my mind, I know he's at the blue trunks, but my mind just because he's more of the vet. I guess I shouldn't even say he's more the veteran, but definitely I'd say a little bit more the respected veteran. I just for some reason assumed he'd be in the red corner. That's crazy, man. That is not good judging right there. It's pay-per-view, Andrew. So the Glory prelims will be off of YouTube in an hour. Oh, thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it. So the City Life Project used to be a band. It kind of still is, but like I live in the States and Kyle lives in Vancouver Island. Oh, big left hand by Korkmaz. So yeah, the lore of City Life, Robert, is it was my band name back in. Oh, a nice takedown there by Korkmaz, but Sardari right back up to his feet. It was my band name back in like 2000. I think it was like 2011 to like 13 or 14 is when we toured Alberta. in the clinch right now, both these guys. And then we went on a little hiatus when we kind of moved. This was all in Calgary, Alberta. We all dispersed. And then Kyle moved, the co-creator of the channel, and my bandmate moved to the island, Vancouver Island. Oh, spinning elbow there as they separated by Korkmaz back to the center. And then this channel actually started out as kind of a music vlog channel and music channel where I was documenting, they each traded right hand. I was documenting him record his second solo album. And then we started to film local artists. And then I just started streaming MMA, and here we are. He's doing good, Andrew. He's busy. Oh, nice right hand and a high kick by Sardari. Anthony Smith versus Dom Reyes, official for UFC 310. What's up? That's gambling, baby. Just toured within the province, but yeah, we played gigs every single week. 2 locally, and then we'd drive outside of Calgary every few weeks as well. Trio acoustic band with 3 very different styles, but we made it work. 54 seconds on the clock. And the right hand by Korkmaz. Korkmaz looking for the trip takedown. I still have no idea how Korkmaz won the first round on 2 judges' scorecards. That is abysmal. Good to see you. That's gambling, baby. Looking to take the back there was Korkmaz. Sardari, don't grab the cage. Don't grab the cage. You're going to get your fingers chopped off. Okay, yes. It was mostly for the thrill, for the girls, and for the booze. 15 seconds on the clock. But, I mean, we got paid. We just didn't get paid a lot. Couple left hands in the clinch there by Sardar. Final 10 seconds of the round. Oh, and a left hand by Korkmaz. And a right and a left by Korkmaz. Korkmaz is letting it go here at the end of the round, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. Solid fight. Terrible judging. Okay, so maybe I was right. Maybe it's confusing me activated. I thought Sardari was up 2 rounds. Okay, well, I guess we'll just see. It was wrong, apparently. Oh, okay, so you were right. They just posted it wrong. What's up, okay? What's up? Okay. Good to see you. Okay, so that makes more sense. Okay, so basically what happened, guys, at the end of the second round, the live scoring messed up, and they showed that 2 judges had Korkmaz up 2 rounds. Or, sorry, had Korkmaz up... was it 20? Yeah, had him up 2 rounds going into the third, but it was a wrong. So 2 judges had it for Sardari. That's the actual scorecards. They had it 2-0 going into the third. 1 judge had it 1-1. They just showed it incorrectly. They showed it that Korkmaz was 2-0 on 2 judges' scorecards going into the third round in 1-1 versus it's supposed to be Sardari. So that makes more sense. Yeah, the judges, again, there's live scoring for this, and the judges posted the wrong scores. That's all. Yeah, then I started the Hockey Podcast Network, and then left the Hockey Podcast Network, and now doing City Life. We did it for the love. Yeah, it was so I'm very much like blues and ska style. We had this one girl who's more like folk, and then my buddy Kyle, who's very much grunge and metal, and we all of our styles worked, and it was we made some good music. There we go. Sardari wins unanimous decision. What a clusterfuck there with the judges. If you're gonna do live scoring, you gotta report them correctly here, Octagon. They just said they had technical issues. There you go. Commentary said. Sardari 10-9 round 1, Korkmaz 10-9 in round 2, and 3 in my opinion. I don't think Korkmaz did enough to win round 2. 10 seconds at the end, despite it being a good 10 seconds, is not enough to win a round. What's up, Sven? Good to see you, buddy. This should be Sardari split then. Same scorecard in the wrong person. Mark Chamberlain lost bad crazy. They keep messing up on posting live odds. This isn't the first time. Let's go. Minus 130 cashed. What's up, Isak? Ishak, good to see you, buddy. We're going to get to the next one here in just a moment, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hey, honestly, it was a good fight, though. It was a good fight, though. And it's not like it was a one-sided fight at all, which is why we needed those scorecards to be accurate, right? All right, so next fight we have Rusal against Bahaji. And hopefully we can squeeze 2 more fights in here. And yeah, and he was the favorite going into his last fight, if I'm not mistaken, and lost to Novak. Where can one find this music? I think some of the songs are posted on the channel here, and then I should post some of the other ones. And then, like, we never finished an album. That was the thing. We mostly just toured. We wrote so many songs that we had such a big catalog, and we covered so many songs that, like, we toured mostly. We actually ended up butting heads a little bit when we got into the studio, because that's when creatively and performance-wise the styles were all, like, complemented each other. Getting into the studio is when the styles clashed a little bit. But we recorded quite a few demos, and I think I posted them on like an old SoundCloud page of mine, but I should download them and just post them on the channel. But a lot of Kyle's music post City Life is on the channel, and a couple of my stuff pre City Life is on the channel as well. If you just go to videos and click oldest and start scrolling up, you'll see all the old music content before we kind of went a little bit, focused a little bit more on mixed martial arts. Sardari probably deserves the fight more. I'm shook. But yeah, you know what, Sven, though? I will download some of the old demos we have, because I have them all on a hard drive too, an external hard drive, and I should just start posting them on the channel, and maybe do some like reaction videos to some of the old songs and things like that. Yo, what's up, Curtis Clark? I'm shook. I found out 800 plus. How in the world did you use 800? I guess he liked options. Good win against a gritty opponent. See you later, Andrew. What's up, Joaquin? I got Fry for this one. Fry? The old creative differences. Yeah. Good to see you, Curtis Clark. Behind the music, City Life. Yeah, well, hopefully if Kyle gets more involved in doing more content again on the channel versus just behind the scenes stuff. He's recording an album right now too, which is why he's super busy. He has a home studio and everything, even a whisper room. It's fucking sick. I keep trying to tell him to do a studio tour because he's a damn good video editor too. But maybe we can do some like streams and or content where we do some behind the scenes stuff. But if you want to see behind the scenes of him recording his last solo album before he built his home studio, there's like 4 or 5 episodes of that vlog series on the channel. I got Rusal decision. Kyle wasn't happy with the other band members. There's a story to it. I was more in the middle, but yeah, they butt heads a little bit more. Let's just say that. Starting in about 5 minutes, they're about to make their walkouts now. Next game, so yep, they're making their walkouts now. I'll probably have it on in the background, but we're doing Octagon, Glory, a little bit of Octagon, a little bit of Glory, Cage Fury FC, Deep, and Fury FC this weekend. Jokes. Well, honestly, Robert, it's not that far from the truth. I bought the pay-per-view, but you can watch it on DAZN or wherever you get your total legal UFC streams. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's there as well. Hey, what's up, Funkmaster? Bro, it was awesome. Thank you so much for the beer, by the way. Took advantage of it a little too much, probably, but it was awesome, man. A lot of the Minnesota guys won, all but one got the victory. Really good fights, some really good submissions, some really good finishes as well. It was awesome, man. It was awesome. And going to any live sporting event is fun, especially in kind of that intimate theater atmosphere that is Mystic Lake Casino. So thanks for asking, man. Yo, what's up, Hank? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Missed like a few of the amateur fights, but caught the rest. Did you go full Perry Farrell on them? You know I did. I did. Glad to hear, man. Yeah, this morning was a it sold out last night. Okay, let me see the capacity. Hold on, let me just I just don't know the capacity by heart, but I know there was like some like Twitter friends, I guess, like acquaintances who cover the sport, who weren't even able to get a ticket because they were late to getting their like press pass. So yeah, 2,200 plus seating on stage. So yeah, over 2,200 people. I was about to leave till Hank came here. There you go. All right, next fight here. We got Nezar Bahaji against Radek Rusal. Radek Rusal walking out in one of his textbook walkouts here in the orange jumpsuit, chain at hand, being pulled by one of his baddies. Sponsored by Hot Peppers. Radek Rusal, 2-1 as a pro in mixed martial arts. He is 1-2 in his last 3 fights. He came from a pro boxing record, or he came from pro boxing where he was 4-1. Did he not do some kickboxing as well? And lost to Marco Novak in his last fight. Had a good first round, and then Novak honestly just employed more mixed martial arts on him, was able to get the decision. Yeah, he's fought some Muay Thai and kickboxing as well. So very talented striker, but does need to work on his ground game. That definitely showed in his last fight. And that was his biggest step up in competition as well. We need more creative walkouts across all promotions. Bro, did you see the one at FCR? The guy who basically reenacted the Donald Trump assassination, first one? That one was nuts. That one was crazy. Let me see if I can find that quickly. That one was wild. I know we talked about it on Rush City Fight Show. Oh, I can't find the video. I save way too many videos on Twitter that's like I have to scroll and scroll and scroll to find it. All right, remind me later in the stream and I'll find it. Oh, it was amazing, Hank. It was amazing. I gotta look it up because he was kind of a nobody fighter too, right? He was a nobody fighter too. He knew he was probably gonna lose in that one. He was a big underdog, and he got his name out there. He got his name out there, and it made world MMA news. 3-1 as a pro for Nezar. He beat a 1-1 guy in his last fight, split decision. Before then, 0-1 guy, and 1-4 was his first guy. So hasn't beaten very good competition. So this is actually a good matchup for Rusal, as OKTAGON wants him to get back in the win column. Let's just say that. Well, I know. So I'm going to be doing Cage Fury FC tonight. I know that Cage Warriors, I think, is on right now as well. And then, yeah, then I'm doing Deep after. Deep Osaka tonight after Cage Fury FC. The French guy's a bit smaller, but he's a grappler. Yo, what's up, Steve? Good to see you, Steve. Thank you so much for hanging out. Bahaji is 22 years of age. Rusal 29, by the way. Good to see you, Steve. How's your weekend going thus far? Oh, Sven, I found it. Walkout of the year thus far. For the creativity and honestly and know withal to predict that it was going to go viral. Kieran, it's where, and bro, you didn't even say please, first of all. And second of all, it's wherever you get your UFC pay-per-views, totally legal, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I was at LFA live, but I saw some updates on Twitter. How was it? Good stoppages? Been good so far. Need to get some more sleep though. Did you go out last night or just a busy day? Yeah, I was out late last night, Steve. I was at the LFA event live, actually. Few wobbly pops, we'll say. So it was a slow morning. Like I said, Kieran, it's on the same site that you go to for your UFC pay-per-views. Totally legal. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. KO of the year contender plus 1300 underdog lost by nasty KO. Damn. All right, round one about to begin here, ladies and gentlemen. I have Rusal winning this one. I don't know much about his opponent. He is a little bit smaller, as Activate A said. I imagine since he's more of the MMA guy that he probably has a little bit better grappling, but Rusal, I think, has the better striking. Just a busy week, but I have the weekend off, so I'm good. Nice. Yeah, well, recoup, recharge. Oh, look for the spinning back fist attempt. There was Rusal and Bahaji with the takedown right away. There you go. That French guy's a bit smaller, but he's a grappler. Trying to get back up to his feet is Rusal. Kieran, if you subscribe, I'll help you out. Read the chat, though, Kieran. Looking to try to get into half guard and or mount here, but a good scramble by Rusal as he gets back up to his feet. Boom. Kieran, you're a beauty.
That shit beautiful.
And Kieran, you never have to ask me again because those two, they'll keep you covered. They'll keep you covered. But if you have DAZN, it's also on DAZN. You can buy the pay-per-view on Octagon TV or watch it on DAZN. 3 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Back up to their feet here. We got the ref cam up in this mouth. Oh, a little red tint to the ref cam here, but you know what? It's still better than PFL's. 3 minutes and 32 seconds on the clock and a nice knee to the body by Rusal. Bahaji, I imagine, is going to try to get that body lock and look for the trip here. Look for the sweep, as Rusal is just a lot bigger than him. Might be tough just to get that double leg or drag him down, especially pushing him up against the cage. Definitely better than LFA. What's better than LFA? Sorry, I think I missed your comment before there, Hank. Oh, the walkouts? 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Oh, the camera. Oh, I think the LFA camera is excellent. 2 minutes and 41 seconds. They just don't have... do they have ref cams? I don't think LFA has ref cams. 2 minutes 35 seconds on the clock. Fury FC has the wild tint. LFA's cameras from prelims onward are awesome. 2 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. 2 minutes and 19 seconds. But yeah, Fury FC definitely has a red tint to it as well. Yeah. This might be a sloppy fight. Guzzi got the fight of the night for last night. Just went up an hour ago. Let's go! Dude, I'm glad. That means the owner probably slid him a good stack of cash. I was hanging out with him a little bit before the fight. Literally an hour before his fight, he was just chilling in the lobby with his friends, family, making sure that they got some drinks for free. And he was so chill that I knew he was going to win. Like, I knew he was going to win anyways, but he was so fucking chill, I knew he was going to win. Looking for the takedown still. Here's Bahaji. And he gets it. Grinding, but he gets it. And Rusal right back up to his feet. George Stanis is one of my best mates. I'm just in Australia. I'm just in Australia at the minute, and it won't let me buy the pay-per-view for some reason. Oh, I got you, Kieran. I got you. Yo, in the granite, good to see you, my man. Savage Minds, Asian City Light Project, good to see you. Thank you so much for the donation, sir. How are you doing? How's your week been? How's your weekend going thus far? You enjoying the fights? Thank you so much for the donation, my man in the granite. Another takedown there by Bahaji, and yeah, this is gonna be a this is one of those textbook grappler versus striker affairs here, and a couple elbows to the back of the head on Bahaji. Denial said Guzzi will be in good enough shape to coach him in his fight next week. Yeah, Guzzi and I were talking about that. If my car was working and I had tires, I would drive up to, because I think it's in fucking Grand Forks, and that's a ways up. I think it's about 4.5 hours north. And with a car that barely runs, that can barely get to the grocery store and back, I do not trust it to get to Grand Forks. Look for a nice slam takedown there by Bahaji. But I told Denial next one. Goozy was like, just ride with me up to and stay up there for a whole week. I was like, God, I wish, dude. I wish. Because I think they went back up north last night. And that is it for the first round. Fighters' families get free drinks. Tight. Appreciate you, man. How's your weekend going? How was your week? If you had tires, you'd had a bike. I like cycling. I don't know if I could make that trip on a bicycle there and back. Because it's like 4.5 hours via car. So I would literally die. And I don't eat enough. Whereas like I would run out of calories to burn, fall over on the side of the highway, and then get my face run over, Hank, by a tire. Exploding. Skull, eyeball, everywhere on the highway. With Goozy's blessing, anything is possible. Not enough peanut butter. No, that is true. I don't think High V would, like a grape. I don't think High V would even would have enough peanut butter to fuel me for that trip. I do want to do like a long, like, I guess you would call it cross-country bike trip.
Let's get it all.
But I'd pack accordingly and obviously stop in cities to refuel and things like that, or towns. 4 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock. I'll do the Paul Bunyan Trail eventually. Maybe even next summer. 4 minutes and 43 seconds. A couple shots there by Roussel. Bahaji going right back for the takedown. H, you can... I literally gave it in the live chat a little earlier. Yeah, check out my last comment in the live chat. Who won the first round? I haven't seen the live scoring pop up yet, but I imagine Bahaji won. King Kane Music, good to see you. George Stannis winning. Let's go. Keep rocking the MMA. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kid Kane Music. Appreciate you. George Stannis wins easy. Already told you, H. I already told you. Scroll up. It's my last comment in the live chat. 4 minutes on the clock. Not even a please from H either. Man, people so demanding. 3 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. Russell 1 and 2 1 and 2 judges from damage. Okay. Bahaji has to do a little bit more with this grappling affair then. You know what? I respect that. So mean. 3 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock. It's all good, buddy. I'm just teasing you. Hope you found it, though. It's my last comment in the chat. I gave you some options. They don't like holding an octagon. Based. 3 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. Gotta throw some rabbit punches at least. Yeah. So, you call them rabbit, I call them muffin shots. But rabbit punch is a good way to describe them too. Those, the textbook, 2 to the body, 1 to the head. 2 to the body, 1 to the head. Now skates. I owe him way more than $10. I owe him 200. I have it written down actually. I owe him 230. So, gonna have to pay him back eventually. 2 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock. You're ahead. Right hand, they're separated right now. Bahaji with the right, doesn't land clean, lands the left to look for the takedown. Well, he has 240 now, Hank. I should actually write that down. You will not collect it. He will. It's his money, not yours. 240. 2 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock. 1 minute and 59 seconds on the clock. No, anytime I say the B word, I owe him $10. 1 minute and 52 seconds on the clock. But the guy who roughs up the one who isn't paying? Huh? 1 minute and 37 seconds on the clock. Body lock here by Bahaji. No. 1 minute and 20 seconds. No, I can say Bellator as much as I want. I like Bellator. 1 minute and 13 seconds. Again, not a lot of damage here from Bahaji. Yeah, that's funny. One minute on the clock here. Again, Bahaji, definitely frustrating Rusal. But if we're going by how... And again, I like that Octagon really does value damage and strikes. There's a left by Bahaji. Bahaji, again, going for this single leg, or going for the double leg here. 39 total punches to 91 by Rusal. You started my call like halfway through. Oh, I'm the guy who roughs up the one who isn't paying. Got you, got you. I don't want to fight you, Hank. 22 seconds on the clock. And someone lost their mouthpiece there, but we're back at it. 15 seconds. I mean, whenever he wants the money, just let him know. I'll pay him. 5 seconds on the clock. I'm a man of my word. I got one more piece of gear I can sell and some hockey skates that I'm probably not going to use this year. I don't know. You got some size on me. I'm more Idaho Skatesman size. Actually, he's even a little shorter than me. Hey, what's up, Belvero? Good afternoon, Kappa. Somebody need a debt collector for from Isha. I got you. Yeah, I owe Idaho Skatesman $240. I want the money. What's up, Backwood? If I crack that James Vick chin, though, yeah. Yeah, I got that James Vick chin. Yeah, there we go. Hank is a tank. Shout out to the Backwoods. God, I could use a Backwoods right now. Just saying, just saying. Ugh. Freaking That's Gambling, baby. Trying to snitch on me yesterday in the chat. How you doing, buddy? I don't know if That's Gambling, baby's still here. Trying to friggin' snitch on me yesterday. You know, you know if you know. If you know, you know. All right, 1919, 2018, and 2018 going into the third round. So Rosal up 2 rounds to none on 2 judges' scorecards, tied on 1 judge. Round 3.
Let's get it all.
And we will likely do one more fight before going over to Glory. It is indeed. It is indeed. Its name is Bruce Leaf. 4 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. I guess Bruce Leaf the second, as Bruce Leaf the first was a pine tree, was a pine bonsai tree that my roommate and I had back in Canada, and it needed to be kept outside because pine trees need colder weather. And he was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna keep my window open, put it at the windowsill." And then winter came, and he closed his window, and the thing died. 2 judges had it for Rusal, 1 judge had it for Bahaji. So Rusal up 2 rounds on 2 judges' scorecards, and it's tied on the other. Oh, of course not. Of course not. I want to get more plants around me house. 3 minutes, 53 seconds on the clock. And that wouldn't even be a flex. I presume you're going to create a new stream for the Glory. It's already up. It's already up. So yes. You know me too well. I did Kung Fu, but Miyagi would be proud. My friend's been, he's a big cannabis grower, which is totally legal now in Minnesota. Just saying, YouTube, don't demonetize me for that. I'm probably already demonetized since... I can't help it. Every fight companion now, I describe violence, and YouTube's like, "Yeah, fuck off, Isha." 3 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock here, but anyways, I digress. I did kung fu, and kickboxing when I was younger, but now just jiu-jitsu. Some nice knees to the body here, by the way. By Rusal, some elbows by Rusal. But you know what's funny though, back backwards. And again, the same thing's going on right now. There's 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock in this third round. Bahaji's looking for the takedown, and Roussell's defending it and landing elbows, right hands to the body, and knees. That's pretty much all that's going on. The ref's likely going to separate this soon here. But my Sifu, my instructor, like Mr. Miyagi, would take me to fight competitions, and I'd ask him, what are the rules? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know? And he's like, I don't know, just go fight him. So it was very Miyagi-esque. I'm not Mr. Krabs. Everybody likes kung fu fighting. It's like Shaolin Kung Fu was one of the oldest martial arts to come out of China. He punches fast as lightning. 1 minute and 45 seconds. Continuing to try to go for this double leg. I guess Roussell's doing enough damage here. That's why the ref hasn't separated them. But you'd think if they want damage first, and they value that more in this league, that the ref would separate Bahaji from Roussell, given that like he cannot get this takedown. And he's been trying for about 2 minutes now. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. One of my favorite movies of all time. Won an Oscar. Yeah, when I was a kid, obviously, like when some parents were less strict with movies, some were more strict. My parents were kind of in the middle, but they would let me watch any movie when I was like pretty young, like even under 10, that had martial arts in it. So I watched The Matrix when I was super young because that was a martial arts movie in their eyes, which awesome. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, all of like Jackie Chan's comedy movies, all of Bruce Lee's movies, Jet Li's movies. It was awesome. This is the way. 45 seconds on the clock, and oh my goodness, in this round alone, bro, over 100 strikes by Roussell. But at this point, he's just hitting Bahaji just for the sake of hitting him, just to show the judges that and a big right to the body by Roussell. This is kind of embarrassing for Bahaji. And Bahaji finally, it took him all round to get a takedown, but he got it. It's kind of a hybrid between karate and Muay Thai, I would say. And a lot of open palm stuff to like grab the wrist, pull in, and then like elbows. So I'd say it's like a hybrid with like the wide stance that karate has. Some hammer fist in the top position by Bahaji right now, but that was Roussell's round, man. Roussell's going to win this one by landing strikes in the takedown defense, which is crazy. But I imagine Octagon wanted to give him a grappling test and someone that he could probably beat, and he just did. So yeah, kind of a hybrid of karate and Muay Thai, I'll say. Matrix messed me up. I've been red-pilled ever since. Anyone watched The Penguin yet? I haven't. Is it any good? Yeah, dude. Well, my parents loved martial arts. My dad, so where my love of MMA grew was my dad would wake me up, and I'm talking like as a kid, would wake me up to watch Pride FC at like 1, 2 a.m. and be like, just don't tell your mom, but like we're gonna, and not that she cared that I watched martial arts, but she cared that he'd wake me up super late on like sometimes they were school nights, I think even, or like shit that I had the next day. And then all my friends played hockey growing up. I did martial arts, right? So all my friends played soccer and hockey. I didn't like soccer. I didn't like to run. I liked to punch people in the face. But fighting competitions, even when you're younger, even if they're mostly point competitions and kickboxing, it's brutal, man. And I wasn't like, let's just say I was way more of a confident teen and young adult than I was a kid. Way more self-conscious as a kid. If I even had a little bit more confidence, I probably would have been a better fighter. But I got in my own head a little bit too much, and I got knocked out way too many times before my 16th birthday. 204 strikes to 64, total 125 significant to 23 takedowns for Bahaji. Roussell is going to win this one. Pilot was great. Radek Roussell, unanimous decision. Stannis is the next one. Dude, best show all year and only first episode so far. Nice. Yeah, I don't watch much TV anymore, to be honest. I just watch hockey and fights, to be honest. You guys think Lucie will win? Pudilová, her opponent is pretty good, but like way younger. And Pudilová hasn't looked that great in her last few fights. I don't know. It's tough to be confident with her. She did face Luana Carolina, who's good in the UFC. Jocelyn Edwards is horrendous. She lost her split decision. Perez, I don't think is that good either. Her opponent hasn't faced anyone good. Yeah, I'm gonna say Pudilova's probably gonna win. Her opponent's young and like decent, but hasn't fought anyone as close to the same level as competition, sir. We need a Kung Fu tourney on Saturday like this. Or maybe better for Sundays, yes. Showing was excellent. Ricky? Who's my favorite fighter of all time? Anderson Silva. Right now, Superlek. Yeah, Anderson Silva. Like I'm not one who like believes in magic or anything like that. I'm very like factual, biological mindset sort of thing. But that was he was the closest thing to magic, the way that he fought. Dude, I think the last show that I was really into was Alice in Borderlands. That was a really good show. I was very impressed with that. I thought it was better than Squid Games personally. No, I know Japanese versus Korean show, a little bit different, but as far as like reading subtitles goes. Karate Combat spin-off Kung Fu Combat. They'd have to call it Kung Fu Fighting. So, and then get the rights to that song. And then like Deep plays the same club banger every time. They'd have to play that as well. All right, I'm actually going to just set the Glory stream to start 15 minutes later so that we can watch one more fight. So that we can watch Stannis get the win here. He's sick, man, but he's going up against good competition. Good competition. As far as like where the guys he's fought thus far. But again, I will be double screening the rest of Octagon and Glory, guys. But showing Glory some love here today as well, and it should be a really good main card. Yo, what's up? Exploring the car. Speaking of kickboxing, we're going to be jumping over the Glory main card in about half an hour. Glory's off the hook. 3 KOs on 4 of the prelims. Nice. That's awesome. I'm glad they were free for everyone to watch too. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did you ever fight in Glory, or did you retire before the promotion kind of took off? Because they've been around for a little while. 2 fights, towel thrown in. Damn, dude. How you doing this weekend, my friend? I saw you commented on some of my music content too. Sorry, I was in one last night, and I just saw it this morning. I'll reply to them for sure. But thank you for checking out some of the other content we have on the channel. Now I got the Kung Fu fighting song stuck in my head. All right, hopefully we don't have any buffer time here, because I was going to start Glory in about 15 minutes, but I want to watch this fight. Which, again, I'm going to be double screening. I'll have Octagon on. Hey, cheers, buddy. No, never in Glory, but fought in one song Chai. Okay. All right, we got George Stannis, the Star Killer, who's 2-0 as a pro. 4-1 in his last 5 fights, including amateur. Probably not no chill, but hey, like I said, I want to divide and conquer here today. There's so many fight cards that I wish I could be in 4 places at once. If I can divide a little bit of prelims and main card of Glory, which I haven't done Glory since I think 90 or 91. In the mood for a little kickboxing here today as well. But again, I'll be watching both of them, so you guys can keep commenting in that stream as well on Octagon. This one's a pick'em, by the way. The 24-year-old against the 25-year-old Jacob Tichota. Stannis 2-0 in Octagon. Wait, he won the title? There's no way. We literally watched this one. Okay, it was the Challenge Championship. Okay, I was like, wait, there's no way. Okay, yes. Against Frimpong, who's Frimpong, was 0-1 at the time, but he's not the worst. He's not the worst. Then beat a 1-1 guy. As an amateur, he went 16-1 as an amateur competing in the IMMA F World Championships. He's solid, man. He's very solid. He's won multiple amateur tournaments and amateur titles as well. But his opponent is no joke, and he has a lot more experience as a pro. But again, Stanis has the experience as an amateur and is very, very talented. Very, very well-rounded overall, but has some nasty striking. 5-2 as a pro, 3-2 in his last 5 fights for Tichota. He is on a 2-fight losing streak here. They're both IMMA F champions. Okay. Then this should be a hell of a matchup. 2 KO TKOs, 1 submission, 2 decisions. 5-2 in Octagon. Lost to Keita, no shame in that. And honestly, he's lost to 2 really good guys. Fought some decent guys as a pro. Oh, bro, he went 14-5 as an amateur. Shit, dude, this is the biggest test for George Stanis. Yeah, did they ever fight on the amateur scene? Doesn't look like it. Damn, dude, this is a hell of a matchup. Well, what a good one to end at least the focus on here before we get to glory. That was like the tough final. Right. Absolutely not. Then all this work I put into growing this channel would be over. The channel will get shut down. All this time that I've put in would be for nothing, and then I wouldn't be able to stream anymore. My email will get flagged. I would never be able to make another YouTube channel again. So, yeah, no. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul is still on sport books. It's still going on, right? They both grappler in this, but Stanis seems like the better grappler, but Tichota competition level is high already, fighting bigger names. I got Stanis' decision. Does anyone think the Tyson fight will actually happen? I don't think so, nor is... I mean, I'm not interested. I think it might happen the second time, though. Not only that, the channel gets shut down. I'm just kidding, but for a split second. I don't know. Like, maybe for 3 seconds I could. There's some... I'd have to, like, it's different when you're streaming versus when you're creating content. When you're creating content, you can, right, there's certain lines you can cross for fair use. But having said that, there's some leagues like Cage Warriors, like the UFC, like K1, who don't give a fuck. And they're like, fuck your fair use. I'm going to shut you down anyways. It hasn't started yet, buddy. I will, trust me. I will give you play-by-play when it happens. They're both making their walkouts to the cage right now. I'm going to go with Stanis on this one, but this is a very close matchup as the betting odds show, and this should be an awesome fight. But don't worry, Damien. I will give you play-by-play when it starts. Mark my words. But both of them are making their way into the cage right now. Stanis first here. And there he is. George Stanis has entered the cage. His opponent making his way there now. Again, reminder, everybody, we will continue to watch Octagon. I'll have the double screens going, but going to be focusing on Glory after this fight, so go check it out. Bro, I've been copyright strike for just doing a UFC fight companion without any volume coming through at all. They are savages. Yo, what's up, Omar? Good, man. How are you? What's up, Akbar? Stain's got the Liverpool crew in his corner. Patty Jim didn't know he's fighting from there now. Oh, he's what's that gym called? Why am I blanking? But that's cool. Next generation? New generation? Something like that? Good grappler gym? Could you get copyrighted if you screenshot the event and have the image on screen? If the audio is coming through, yeah, you're still going to get dinged. Yeah, man, it's been a while. How are you? How's your summer been? Well, I guess summer's over now, but how was your summer? Keita is not fighting until the featured fight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more fights till Keita. Rovshan. What is up, Rovshan? I don't even think we have an Uzbekistani fighting yet here. Uzbekistan. Yeah, this is freaking Czech versus UK right now, boys. Might be a tough fight for Keita today. Yeah, he's going up against I was looking at it. Mateusz Legierski, who's 12-1 as well. He's a former champ. And he's on what, a 5-fight win streak? Yeah, 5-fight win streak. Good matchup though. Good matchup. And Keita, I mean, he won the last fight for sure, but he wasn't as dominant as he's been in the past. Let's go, Makhmud Muradov. Yeah, he's not fighting yet, buddy. He's not fighting yet, but thank you so much for showing support. All right, fighters are being announced in the cage right now. Nice, Hank. See, I told you guys, everyone and their dogs doing boxing today. I'm that much of a psycho where I'd rather watch Cage Fury FC. Even a lesser Cage Fury FC. I shouldn't even say that I'd rather watch it, because I'll probably have the boxing on in the background, but kickboxing and MMA over boxing for me all day, every day. Now, if this was Sunday and there was nothing like else really on, I'd probably do it because, yeah, it's gonna get views because people are more interested in it. I ain't doing this for the views, bro. I'm doing this for the love of the sport. God damn it. Sure, Hank. Send it over. All right. Fighters are being announced right now. Round 1 coming up here. If I was only doing this for the views, guys, I would have been up at, what is it, 10 my time to do the 9-hour boxing stream. Shout out to Rush Hour Fight Club. He is more of a boxing guy anyways, though, so we were actually talking, and he was like, are you going to do Glory? And I was like, I'm going to cover some MMA and Glory. And he's like, fucking right, it's divide and conquer, baby. Which is what we've been doing every week. It's been good. He's been covering like one card, and I've been covering the other. I think even last week, he was covering the Canelo card, and I was covering Noche UFC. So we have a good balance going there. Take my shirt off if you want to go viral. Dude, the thing is, I'm literally Chewbacca's second cousin, so it's actually impossible for me to take my shirt off. Which fights, buddy? Round 1, let's get it on. Brave CF on Sunday. Yes, I'm going to a Vikings game day party, so I'm going to miss that, but I will be doing Fury. And already pulling guard here, trying to drag Chota to the ground is Stannis. 4 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock. Back up to their feet. Oh, a nice left hand there by Stannis. Stannis is the longer fighter. Looking for the takedown again here. Good takedown defense by Chota. And Chota now controlling Stannis. Stannis trying to grapple out of it here. Scramble out of it, I should say. 4 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. On the Octagon fights, I will go over them between rounds. Again, I didn't really do too much. I don't have notes like I do for my MMA fights, but I can give you some of my thoughts for sure. You're probably more the expert on this one. 4 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. I mean, we are 1 minute in, buddy. We are 1 minute in, so too early to tell, but Chota looks good thus far. Chota now looking for the takedown. Good stuffing of the takedown there by Stannis. Neither of them are having much success with the takedowns here. Oh, a nice knee to the body followed by a right elbow by Stannis. But yeah, the fight just started, my man. The fight just started. Stannis with the left looking for the double leg. Stannis, I guess, so far has done more damage, but we only got 3 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. Half white mutt American and Persian, but born in Canada. My mom, blonde hair, blue eyes, white as snow, fucking Irish, fucking German, fucking all that shit. 3 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. 3 minutes, 18 seconds. Body lock here by Stannis trying to drag Chota to the ground. First round, buddy. It's on the ticker on the bottom of the screen as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Could you imagine if I was full? I would literally, there would be no skin, just hair. My dad's that fucking hairy. 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. No shit. Oh, look at the takedown there, and he gets it, but more just bullying his way to the ground. There was Stanis pushing Chota to the ground. 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. But out of all my cousins backwards, I'm the whitest fucking one. I don't even own Lacoste cologne. Right elbow by Stanis. He's in the full guard of Chota right now. Knees planted, landing some nice right elbows. Oh, big right elbow. Oh, look for the armbar there to Chota. Good scramble there by Stanis. Stanis back up to his feet here, landing a 1-2, and cut from that elbow is to Chota. He is sliced on the left side of his forehead. Great job by Stanis, continuing to pressure him here. Going right back to try to go for the takedown, pushing to Chota up against the cage. Big elbow indeed. And he cut him. One minute 45 seconds. Looking to try to get the back of Chota. He's got the one hook in. And now looking to get into modified half guard side control. Back into the guard here. I guess he's still kind of in side control here, but rolling on his... Oh, now, again, he's not quite in side control, but he's so tall and lanky that he basically is, despite his right foot still being between the legs of Chota. But Chota cut up bad right now. Cut up bad. 1 minute 13 seconds on the clock. Back in the full guard. Knees planted. More relentless elbows. Stanis's ground and pound is tremendous. Octagon with a K. No, this is right. Back the promotion is called Octagon with a K. Octagon with a C is the Kazakhstani league. 40 seconds on the clock. Yeah, so Octagon with a K is this Czech league. Octagon with a C is the top Kazakh league. I'm obviously joking. Got you. 23 seconds on the clock. It is confusing with two of the leagues with the same name, though. 1 minute 17 seconds on the clock. And there are some, even like journalists, some like, I'm just going to say, James Lynch every now and then, I'll be like, Octagon was sweet, and he doesn't know which one I'm talking about. I'm like, come on, bro. You cover the sport more than me. Final seconds of the first round, and that is it. There we go. Domination. Upon getting the takedown and landing ground and pound there, Stanis utilizing those lanky ass limbs, those sharp elbows to cut to Chota's face, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's a pretty bad cut. Right in the, I thought it was a little bit more on the left side. That is right in the middle of his forehead. That is a bad cut. That is a bad cut. I can't even say bad cut anymore based on what we saw on Arena Aldana, but still. All right. Round two coming up here, guys. Round two coming up here. Just looking at some of these highlights, man. Amazing ground and pound. Amazing ground and pound. All right. Yeah, 10-9 on all the judges' scorecards for Stanis after the first round. Round two. To Chota with the right hand. Body lock here. Clinching by Stanis. Stanis with a nice knee. Stanis with a couple right hands in the clinch there. I just love how active Stanis is. Whatever position he gets in, he wins that position, right? He wins that positional battle. Even in the clinch, he throws a few strikes to show the judges, like, no, he may have wanted to clinch here or accepted the clinch here, but I am getting the better of him in the clinch. Nice knee to the face there by Stanis. And again, his frame really helps in that regard. 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Pushing Tichota up against the cage and controlling him here, landing some big right hands is Stanis. And trying to drag Tichota off the cage there is Stanis. I don't like those, like when you're being controlled and your opponent has the body lock on you. I don't necessarily like those like backward shots with the elbows there, but Tichota did land 2 of them. If landed, obviously effective, but it's like focus on breaking the hands, right? Falling to his ass here is Tichota. Stanis in the top position, but kind of the ass of the mat back to the cage is Tichota. He definitely a lot better than he used to be in that octagon tough thing. He was less active while grappling before. Yeah, looks really, really good in this one. Well, so young too, so we're going to see a lot of development like pretty much every fight, or we should anyways, right? Because still like well under 30, still a sponge as far as learning the game. And now looking to get into mount. Big ground and pound. Oh my goodness, kind of a side mount right now. And Stanis landing some big left hands. Always got to watch those shots to the back of the head, though. Still on his right side here is Tichota, and Stanis with some left elbows. Okay, not quite full mount anymore in that modified half guard side control. But again, it's pretty much like mount with how lanky Stanis is. He can just posture up, and he's landing big short right elbows now. Pure domination. TKO might be near. What's up, Ferox? Oh, man. Right hands, right elbows. Now in the full guard of Tichota. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Stanis, knees still planted here. Still just throwing ground and pound, man. Nasty stuff. Left elbow, right elbow. And trying to push him off is Tichota. Tichota spamming some up kicks there. Oh, looking maybe for an arm here is Tichota, but he doesn't have room to kind of roll backwards on it, being so close to the cage. Good job getting out of it is Stanis. And Stanis now just bullying his way into mount again, but he loses the mount position. Modified half guard side control again, knees planted. Oh, man. Stanis is absolutely dominating the ground and pound. Good to see you, by the way, Ander. 1 minute and 32 seconds on the clock. One minute and 24 seconds. Still trying to scramble to his side. Here's Tichota. But every position that Stanis gets in here. Fine. Let's go. Oh. 1 minute and 6 seconds on the clock. Stanis trying to get a finish here. He's not going to get it. He would have had to land what was that, like a reverse guillotine? 50 seconds on the clock. Stanis did get close to potentially getting a TKO victory there at one point. Tough as nails is Tichota, but yeah, he's just getting mauled here by Stanis. Absolutely mauled. By the way, guys, don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications so you never miss an upload, so you never miss a live stream. Speaking of live streams, after this one, don't worry, I still will be watching Octagon. I will have 2 screens going, but we're going to switch over to the main card of Glory 95. Gotta show Glory a little love today as well. So many cards to cover. So I'm double dipping. 10 seconds. But glad I got to catch this fight and some of the fun prelims here on Octagon. 2 more prelims left, by the way. And that is it for this second round. I'll be watching it, but shame I'm not going to be able to call the Cartwright fight. But actually, who asked me about my predictions of live? Someone asked me about those. I am going Jack Cartwright to win the next one. After that, it's that kickboxing one. I'll go with Hrone to win, the Czech guy. I have Andrej, Kalašnik, to win the welterweight fight after that. Pudilová to beat the young girl from the Netherlands. I have Keita to win, but that one's going to be tough for him, as Activate said. Fuck, the Muradov and Askham fight. That one's tough to predict. I'll go with Muradov. And then I'm going with Duque, the guy from Spain, to win the main event. There you go. There you go, Omar. Nice, nice. Yes. There's one more round here in Octagon, then I'll switch over. Thank you, Arthur. Probably not. Or, sorry, Activate A is. I know that. When AJ fights, it is a huge deal over there. It's just like any other sport. I imagine it's a huge deal. I mean, and this card is just, it's a stack card as well. There's some other really good fights on the card too. Round 3, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it on. Bahram, yeah, let's go, Bahram. He's one of my favorite fighters right now. Keita's winning easy, bro. I don't think easy. I think he needs a bigger challenge. Have you seen who he's fighting? This is not an easy opponent. And he didn't make quick work of his last opponent either, and I think this guy's better than him. 4 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. Like I said, I picked Keita to win. I don't think he's going to win in easy fashion, though. 4 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock. Oh, knee there by Stanis. I do think Keita will be in the UFC, though, sooner than later. But he needs the step up. Like you said, he needs a bigger challenge, and this is a big challenge for him. Absolutely, no doubt. 3 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. Oh, nice front kick by Stanis. Oh my goodness, Stanis just dropped Chota. Chota tried to catch the kick, but it hit him right in the face. No, he is. I'm just saying, you said you want to see him with a bigger challenge. He is seeing a bigger challenge in this one. George Stanis money line plus 120, looking like a minus 1,000. I think Levi wins. Levi is bigger than him. Is bigger than Bahram. Bahram's a true 205er, right? Or a true light heavyweight. I think he definitely has a chance to win. But we know that Levi is more of a true heavyweight than him. So that's my only concern. Wherever you get your UFC pay-per-views for totally legal, same link. Legierski will win. What's up, Merrick? Good to see you. How are you doing? 2 minutes, 57 seconds on the clock in the top position here. Stanis back in the full guard, back to doing his work here, ground and pound. Full guard is barely a guard here as Stanis is just ripping shots. Ground and pound. Tito Ortiz style, old school UFC, baby. Oh. I just got a mouthful of fucking coffee grounds. Ugh. That was gross. Hey, what's up, Philip? Good to see you. Levi dropped Rico. He did. And honestly, if Levi didn't have his legs hurt from the 2 matches before that, I think he would have beat Rico. 2 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. Bahram's just such a dog. They just can't count him out even up a weight class. But I like Levi. And Bahram was a replacement fighter too. Oh, that's fucking sucked. That sip of coffee has got a mouthful of fucking coffee grounds. 2 minutes on the clock. More ground and pound here, guys. More shots from Stanis. Stanis trying to pass here to Chota. Scrambling. Closes back up the guard. Polish power, baby. Again, reminder, guys, we're going to jump over to Glory after this. I will still be watching Octagon. I'll have 2 screens going, but we're going to primarily do play-by-play for Glory. But if you guys want to talk Octagon while we're streaming that, by all means, hit me up with your comments. Here's the link to it. Nothing much watching Glory fights, checking out lightweight division and all their fights, obviously, too. That's awesome, dude. Bro, remember my name. I'll be a pro MMA fighter one day. Dude, hopefully I'll be able to sponsor you. Hopefully we can get the City Life logo on your shorts. Glory prelims were good. 3 or 4 fights ended in chaos. Yeah, that's what Exploring the Call was saying. 53 seconds here on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're going to do a hard out. and go check out Glory. But again, I will have this on. I'll have this on my phone screen, and I'll have Glory on the big screen. We'll be watching both of them here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for the prelims here. A good chunk of the prelims for Glory 61. Appreciate you guys. Or sorry, for Octagon 61. Appreciate you guys. I wish I could be in two places at once, guys. It's tough. It's tough. Bahaji wins the match. He'll transform with Rico. This will be a very good match. Hell yeah. Back up Purdue with their feet for the final 15 seconds. Stanis with a knee. Another knee by Stanis. Tichota just looking for one big shot here. Final 10 seconds. Spinning back fist, and Stanis with a masterclass right hand by Stanis. Gets right back on Tichota, and it is all over. Stanis wins this one. 30-26, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute domination. Absolute domination. All right, guys. What an incredible win. His best win thus far against the best opponent that he's faced as a pro thus far. Unbelievable stuff by George Stanis. The Star Killer's future is bright, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys. We're going to start this Glory stream here now. Go check it out. Again, I will be keeping tabs on Octagon. Go check it out there. Here's the link. The commentator for Glory said Milos won an 8-man one-night tournament but refused to say it was in K1. That is hilarious. Well, they are kind of competitors. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I will be keeping tabs on Octagon for the rest of the card, but we're going to pop over and do some commentary for Glory as well. The link is in the live chat. You can see it on screen here. Thank you so much for joining. And again, just join us in that stream and continue to talk about Octagon. I will take your comments. I will have both the screens going, dividing and conquering today on this channel, as well as there's so much fucking combat sports to watch. So literally, we'll see you guys on the other side for Glory. See you there. Thank you so much for joining. Back in literally 1 minute on the Glory stream. Peace.
Yeah.